Hey guys, what's going on today? It's Sunday afternoon. We're finishing my fourth week of the block, four out of 5 weeks. So today we're working up to a heavy squat single at 8.5 RPE. So looking to hit around 185 kilos today. It'll actually be my first squat over 400 pounds since my last competition, where I PR'd with a third attempt squat of 187.5. So we're knocking on the door of previous PRs. That 187.5 was an RPE 10. I had not an ounce left in the tank. So today we're looking to hit 2.5 kilos under that PR at 8.5 RPE. So something that I should be able to double for sure, confidently double. So yeah, we're looking to make that 185 move quite smoothly and quick. That would be the goal. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna try a little voiceover this video. So yeah, I'll kind of take you guys through today's workout and provide some insight to some of my thought process, warming up, hitting my top set and stuff like that. Just doing it on a off the cuff, so don't mind me babbling on. I'll try to keep my thoughts organized, but sometimes it's a little tough. Outside of the gym, I'm also a goalie. I play ice hockey, just men's beer league, but yeah, I've been playing hockey my whole life, so I developed some superstitions and some routines that have carried over to my powerlifting hobby, I guess you could call it. Although I try to take it pretty serious, but yeah, one thing I do, I'll always put on my left knee sleeve first, my left shoe first, and that carries over from my ice hockey. I always put my left skate on first, like my left knee pad. Everything is always left first, and then my right side. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a superstition as a goalie. I know a lot of people think goalies are weird, and maybe I am too. I don't know. I don't think I'm that weird though. So yeah, here we are, just warming up, throwing a plate on, just getting the body loose. I do a lot of pacing around the gym, just warming up, moving the muscles. So yeah, 70 kilos here. Not got the knee sleeves pulled up yet, beltless as well, no wrist straps, so I guess you could call it as raw as it gets. Now we'll throw the knee sleeves on. This is actually funny. I know I was filming it, and in my mind I slid up my right knee sleeve first, and I remember wanting to take it back down, but at that point I just kind of said fuck it and carried on. So maybe I was in my head a little bit this session, but it ended up working out. So now we got 120 kilos on the bar, got my knee sleeves on, wrist straps on, and my belt as well. I started using wrist straps maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I really transitioned from high bar to low bar. Yeah, just kind of take some of the strain and stress off the wrists, gets them feeling nice. So yeah, here with 120, just hitting a few reps. Again, just, focusing on my brace, getting the body warm, hitting depth, all that good stuff. And yeah, like, even if you watch me through my warm-ups, I tend to keep everything consistent. Something you take from golfing, for example, your pre-shot routine. There's no different here when it comes to powerlifting. I always emphasize the pre-lift routine. Keep things the same and consistent, gets your mindset right, and helps executing lifts. The more you develop that routine, the less you have to think about when you're actually hitting these top sets. And yeah, so that was just 140, couple reps. Now we're up to 160, and from here I'll just hit my singles. So yeah, the other day, like heading into this session, I was thinking, like, in my life I've only hit over 400 pounds once before, and that was at my last competition. So the nerves were pretty high on this day. I'm always kind of hesitant when I'm hitting heavier weights, but it's something I'm getting used to as I add some time under the bar, getting used to powerlifting and all that stuff. Still fairly new to the sport. Even though I'm 34 years old, I only found powerlifting in my 30s. So yeah, I definitely, my age, my joints are often achy, muscles are achy, so sometimes I'm hesitant to getting into these sessions and hitting heavier weights, but I'm getting to the point where I'm just trusting my body and getting used to it. So now my last warm-up, we're at 175. This weight was actually my top set in the previous week at an RP 7. Yeah, so I hit it here, and I think it moved quite well, a little bit faster than how it moved on my top set from the previous week. So yeah, I was excited to load up 185 after this. Good depth, nice and speedy, no real sticking points throughout the rep. That's what I like to see. Kind of constant velocity. There we go. Loading up 185 now. So yeah, even here you see it. I had my left wrist strap on, then the right one, get the belt on, hit the smelling salts, and get ready to take 185 for a ride. Setting up under the bar is the same. Kind of pull myself through, helps get my back tight. Do the kind of pre-lift off, let it settle. Embrace and squat, and then just stand up. Nice. Yeah, so this is just 2.5 kilos under my all-time PR. And I hit that all-time PR 187.5 at my last competition, which was maybe 9 months ago. So yeah, for 185 to move that quickly, I'm pretty happy with that. Because yeah, and even in the last 2-3 months, my training hasn't been all that great. I think I said that in my last YouTube video here. Stress in life getting in the way, opening up the gym I'm training in here, Peak Strength Club, Squamish, BC. Come check it out. It's the only dedicated powerlifting gym in Squamish. So yeah, we're looking to grow our members and get more of the small Squamish community into powerlifting. That's the goal Lisa and I have. So yeah, excited to see where we end up with it. Here are my back downs. I had 2x6 with 145 on the bar. Yeah, I always struggle hitting my back downs after a top set. It's you empty the tank, getting all hyped up, hitting your top single. So getting into the back downs, it's sometimes hard to kind of get there mentally. But yeah, today 145 2x6 on back downs. Pretty happy with how they felt after that top single. Okay, right into bench here, working up to a top single on bench. Today we worked up to 125. Didn't end up moving all that great, but yeah, you'll see when we get there. So just hit 90 kilos. Here's 100 kilos for a couple reps. And yeah, I think maybe I emptied the tank a bit on squats today, because usually bench feels pretty good. I was hoping to hit something a little bit heavier than 125 today, but yeah, I wasn't quite there. Here's 110 for a single. I moved quite well. Now we're loading up 120 kilos. Getting a lift off. So yeah, really focusing on leg drive throughout the movement, all the way from the beginning of the rep through to the end, keeping that constant leg drive all the way through. 120 moved pretty nice. This is supposed to be an RP9. I might have been able to go up another 2.5 kilos or something and hit 127.5 for an RP9. But yeah, just decided to call it there. Yeah, I mean, it was a solid rep. Didn't really have a sticking point, pushed right through. And here we go into our bench back downs now, 3x8 with 100 kilos. And yeah, really trying to focus on pausing on the chest on the back downs as well. Or sorry, did I say 3x8? I meant 3x6. And the best part of tonight's session, get a little break, pet the doggos, gym doggos, Tater and Spud. Tater is the little blondie. Spud is a corgi crossed with a Bernese mountain dog. So he's a pretty funky looking guy. Tater is a corgi crossed with a terrier. So yeah, these are the two little rascals. Alright, and getting into back downs, we had 2 sets of pull-ups, neutral grip pull-ups. Just kind of, first set is RP8, second set is RP9. So I think I hit 8 reps on both these sets tonight. And then we're getting into shoulder press and lat pull down. I ended up supersetting these tonight because I was at the gym for I think 2.5 hours already at this point, so I wanted to get out of there. So yeah, 15 reps on the first set. I think I got 50 pounds. Keeping a bit of a neutral grip, feels good on the shoulders. Full reps. And yeah, a bit of bodybuilding here at the end of the session today. And the lat pull down. This is in the upstairs part of our gym. Got room for some cable machines, treadmill and stuff like that. Again, just focusing on full reps, full extension at the top, bring it down to the chest. And yeah, I think I hit 15 reps here, and then this following set was 12 reps with 10 more pounds on the stack. Then coming back down, finishing off shoulder press here, 60 pounds, 12 reps. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be trying to get at least one YouTube video out per week if I can. Hopefully I'll sometimes get 2 videos out in a week. All depends on my schedule and my available time I have to edit. I'm a engineer, that's my day job, so that's quite consuming on its own, so I don't always have time to kind of focus on filming and editing and all that stuff, because it does take up quite a bit of time. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions or any feedback. Always open to anything people have to say. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers. Bye.